Blackgirlcinema, it's your girl Odie signing in. Today we're going to talk about the 2017 Netflix original film directed by David Ayers, Bright. Now this film is what they're going to call an urban fantasy action crime film, as described by Wikipedia. What does that mean? I don't know. The story, to be honest, is a little bit convoluted, but I'm going to try my best to explain it the best way that I can. So we have LAPD officer Daryl Ward, who was played by Will Smith, and we have the first orcish police officer of the nation, Nick Jacoby, who was played by Joel Edgerton. Now, orcish. This is some kind of creature. They have like these fangs. I guess the ones that are not reformed, that are still bad or whatever, they still have their fangs, and the ones that are trying to be reformed. The opening credits of this film, it shows a lot of different things that kind of makes you, it's kind of trying to set the scene to what exactly the atmosphere is like. So we've got these orcs who are like the bad people. They have they chose the wrong side or the bad side in some kind of battle, some fictitious battle that we don't know when it was, what it had to do with, whatever. Then we have elves. These elves are like the affluent humans, of course. Humans, that's one race. The orcs are another race. The elves are another race. Then we have fairies, which they didn't really go into, but Will Smith says it's a line that I really, really hate. He's like, yeah, fairy lives don't matter today. What does that mean? It's really too close to Black Lives Matter, so it's kind of like, all right, where are you going with this? I don't get it. Anyway, did I miss anybody? No. So at first, during the opening credits, I was kind of trying to put it together like, okay, I think the orcs are like the black people of the human race now. They're the ones who get, you know, labeled as thugs and all this stuff and stuff. Throughout the film, you see a lot of thuggish behavior from the orcs, so I don't really know what that is. The elves, of course, these are, we don't really get into their lives very much, but we just know that most brights, okay, let's explain what a bright is. A bright is supposed to be someone who can possess some kind of power. It has to do with the wands that they're looking for. It's something with a magic wand. Story is convoluted, y'all. So the tension between Ward and Jacoby starts when Ward gets shot by an orc, and basically Jacoby let him get away. So because of that, everybody's telling him, you know, watch your back. You know, he's putting clan law above, you know, cop law. He's like pressuring him, like, are you a cop or are you an orc? Like, which one are you? And it's just like, are you an orc first or are you a cop first? And it's just like, this is what they do to black people. They ask black people, are you a cop first or are you a black man first? Like, are orcs black people? I still don't know. I watched this film twice, and to be honest, I still don't get it. I'm actually going to review this film again with a friend of mine. We're going to get into a little bit more of an analysis. I'm going to watch this film probably about 2 or 3 more times so that I can really get an explanation of what exactly they're trying to go for. The thing about it is, with a lot of films, directors put exposition in it. This is something that M. Night Shyamalan has a really big problem with. He puts a lot of exposition. He'll do a newscast, or he'll have a dialogue between 2 characters, and they'll basically tell you everything that you need to know. For example, with the movie The Happening, the beginning of The Happening, he explains exactly what's going to happen throughout the entire film. He says it's just going to be an event. It's just going to happen, and nobody's going to know. There's not going to be an explanation for it. That's exactly what the plot of the film was. So that's something that a lot of directors do. They find themselves dumping exposition onto the audience in a way that it makes us feel stupid, like we couldn't figure it out if they just gave us clues and then allowed the story to play in front of our eyes. This film was like the director knew that, and he decided to give no exposition whatsoever and just throw a whole lot of concepts and ideas at us and expects us to just figure it out and follow along. It's not like when you're watching the Harry Potter movies and you know that this is an entire universe that you have to know, you know, what is Hufflepuff, what is Gryffindor. Those kinds of things, you're kind of missing it in this. So it's just like you find out there's elves and there's a magic wand and there's a battle and Inferni, and it's just like you just throw all these concepts at your audience and they're just like, where did all of this come from? I really feel like this film would have been a lot better if they would have made it into a TV series. If they would have explained this entire concept, this universe, in a way that it was like 10 episodes, I think it would have gone a lot smoother on the audience. Right now, this film has terrible reviews. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And while I didn't think it was that bad, it definitely had a lot of flaws that I think that David Ayers could have done a better job in executing this story. Altogether, I mean, the story is cool. Like, it makes sense. They're looking for this wand. This elf has it. She's a bright. They're trying to protect her. You know, Ward is trying to do the right thing, though he's a human and he doesn't really trust orcs and so on and so forth. The Jacoby, the orc, you kind of feel for him, like he's trying to be a stand-up guy and he's going through all this stuff. I really felt for him. There's a lot of times, you know, he's getting bullied and stuff and people are treating him unfairly, and I'm just like, dang, that's kind of messed up. It is very reminiscent of what a black person might go through if they're on the police force in today's society. But like I said, this story is really convoluted, and I feel like it would have gone a lot smoother if it would have been like a TV show, that they would have broken it down in episodes. That's all I have for this review today. Thank you so much for joining me here in 2018. I know you guys are like, where has she been? Explanations are coming. Just make sure you follow me on Twitter at Blackgirlcinema, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!